Welcome to the Ultimate Sports Podcast Special Edition Series, where I preview and predict every college basketball conference for the 2019-2020 college basketball season. Now up is the WAC conference. I'm going to do my projected standings orders, as well as Player of the Year, Freshman of the Year, Coach of the Year, and as well as who's on the hot seat and who could jump to another school. All right, in first place, I have the New Mexico State Aggies, 30-5 a year ago, 15-1 in conference play. Chris Jans in year 3. A.J. Harris, Trevelyan Queen, Ivan Arcacocha, and Terrell Brown lead the way for this team. In second place, I have the Grand Canyon Antelopes, made the CBI last year, 20-14, 10-6 in conference play. Dan Majarli in year number 7 on the job. Carlos Johnson, Jalen Fisher, and Alessandro Lever lead the way. Third place, I have the Texas Rio Grande Valley Vaqueros, 20-17 last year, 9-7 in conference play. Lou Hill in year number 4 on the job. Notable player coming back, Javon Levy. In fourth place, I have the Seattle Redhawks. Jim Hayford in year number 3 on the job. Made the CIT a year ago, 18-15, 6-10 in WAC play. Terrell Brown and Miles Carter come back. In fifth place, I have the California Baptist Lancers. They made the CBI last year. Rick Roy in year number 7. 16-15 last year, 7-9 in WAC play. They were ineligible for the WAC tournament last season because they came from Division II, but I believe they are eligible for it this year. Notable player coming back, Milan Aqua. In sixth place, I have the Utah Valley Wolverines, who I have taken a step back from last year after going 25-10, 12-4 in the WAC. Mark Pope moves on to go to BYU after a great year last year, made the CBI quarterfinals. Notable player coming back, Brandon Averte. In seventh place, I have the Cal State Bakersfield Roadrunners. Made the CIT a year ago, 18-16 on the year, 7-9 in conference play. Rod Barnes in year number 9. Notable players coming back, Justin Edler-Davis and Greg Lee. In eighth place, I have the UMKC Kangaroos, 11-21 on the year, 6-10 in conference play. Kareem Richardson moves on to be an Indiana State assistant. The new coach in town is Billy Donlin, who will begin his first season. Malik Cherry's a notable player coming back. A new freshman coming in. What am I saying? And in the cellar, as always, the Chicago State Cougars, 3-19 last year, 0-16 in WAC play. Lance Irvin in year number 2 on the job. Christian Jacobs, the returning player. Player of the Year, I have Terrell Brown of New Mexico State. There's 2 Terrell Browns in this conference, one at New Mexico State and the other at Seattle. I'm taking the one at New Mexico State for the Player of the Year award. He'll help lead them to regular season champs. Freshman of the Year, Malik Cherry of UMKC. I think that he's somebody that can get minutes and produce. And Coach of the Year, I'm going to go with Chris Jans of New Mexico State. And I also think that there's an opportunity that he can potentially jump to a new school. I think that this is a tournament team yet again. They'll be the auto bid winner. And teams I think can be in the CIT will be Grand Canyon and Rio Grande Valley and even Seattle for that matter. And then maybe one of those 3 go to the CBI though, and 2 go to the CIT or something like that. So I think teams 2 through 4 on this list, Grand Canyon, Texas Rio Grande Valley, and Seattle, all make postseason tournaments, probably CIT and CBI. I talked about a coach that could jump in Chris Jans, but a coach that I think could be in trouble is Rod Barnes at Bakersfield. And the other one, I think, that could potentially be in trouble if things don't go to par. Could be Rick Croy at Cal Baptist if things don't go all that well there. Next up, the WCC.